Hello, welcome back to another vlog. Today is October 17th, 8:07, maybe 8:08. My watch says 8:07, my car says 8:08. I'm sitting outside of Walmart. I need to run in. I actually made a list on paper versus a list in my phone, so we're serious. But I need paper products, toilet paper, paper towels, some Clorox spray, toilet bowl cleaner, glass cleaner, garbage bags, 2 different sizes, Q-tips, and then I also put on here turkey, Diet Coke, and coffee. So I typically do groceries at Publix, y'all know that. So we may see what the situation for the turkey looks like here. You know what, we can probably just get it here and avoid 2 stops. So I thought we'll start a little vlog and I can take you with me. I have been home, it'll be 2 weeks tonight from Italy, and I have gotten a yellow hammer. Now, I'll be honest, this is not the first one I've gotten since I got home. I got one 2 days ago. But that one was the first one I'd had in like 2 or 3 months. Okay, maybe not that long. Maybe 2 months, I feel like. And it did give me a stomach ache. But here we are. I actually panicked in the drive-thru because there was so many people backed up. And I wanted to get close enough to look at their menu because I wanted a hot drink. But I didn't have time to look, and then I didn't have time to look on my phone, so I just ordered the OG. I also got a bagel, so I'm gonna sit in my car and eat my bagel. And then we'll go in together. Oh, Brian got my windows tinted on my car. I don't know if you can tell. I'll throw in a video here of what it looked like at the shop. He dropped it off, I want to say Wednesday, and it only took like an hour and a half, and then it was ready for pickup. So I got it a little bit darker on the back window and the back 2 windows, like car door windows. And then the front, passenger and driver's side, I did get a tint, but it's lighter than the back. I didn't do the strip across the windshield. A lot of people do it to block the sun out, but I feel like my windshield is already short and it's not as angled as a regular car, and I felt like it would look kind of funny. Also, I hope that you can hear me. It's been a minute since I've done this. You can. Let me turn a little bit of air on. It's only 69 degrees right now. Breakfast, and then I will see you inside. Last thing, and then I promise I'm gonna eat my breakfast. I realize how big these sunglasses are, like the frame, because I forgot sunglasses when I went to Italy, so I ended up buying a pair. I'll throw a picture here of me wearing them. They were Foster Grants. I got them at a little random store on the corner somewhere for like 15 bucks, and I wore them the entire trip. They're in the house. I should put them in the car because I do really like them. So when I got home and I put these on, why are these so big? I love them, but I might be in my era of smaller framed sunglasses. I was literally just telling Brian about these Built Bars yesterday. I've been seeing them all over TikTok, but typically you can only get their, I don't know, main flavors, I guess, in store, and you have to order these like special ones online. So I'm gonna grab a box for us to try. Also, typically online you have to buy a box of 12, and I didn't want 12 because what if we don't like them? Q-tips. 500 seems like a lot. They do have 300 for 98 cents. I think we're gonna do that because there's 500 and then 750. We're gonna grab these. 300 for, what did I say? 98 cents. The container I put them in is only so big, you know? Joy Spun has their long, like winter PJs out. These are so cute with the bow, and they're matching joggers. That cherry is adorable as well. This is cute too, something a little bit different. Are these Joy Spun? They are. So a pant, drawstring pant with a matching sweatshirt. I made the mistake of getting the wrong trash bags last time. They weren't necessarily wrong, I just didn't love them. They weren't like a double layer, they were just a little bit thin. I think we'll go for max strength. I like this, the yellow box, I know for sure. They also have the Gain scent. Let's do this one. I'm also out of these black, like the big bags, almost for like yard work and stuff. Ultra strong, what's the scent? Because this is White Pine Breeze, Fabuloso, White Pine Breeze. I guess they're just unscented, which is fine. Are these the big ones? Yeah, 30 gallon. And then this should be a 13. Yeah, paper towels. I purposely come to Walmart for their Great Value brand. They used to be in the blue, but they tell you it's a new look so that you don't get confused. You as in me, I'm talking to myself. Toilet paper as well, in case you're interested. We like the Mega Blue Charmin. I'm gonna grab 9 this time. Typically I'll do the 6, but maybe this means I won't have to come back so soon. Toilet bowl cleaner. One is $2.82. 2-pack for $5.24. It's not really that much of a difference, so we'll just grab 2. All right, we need coffee, turkey, and Diet Coke. I think this will do. If it avoids going to Publix just for like turkey breasts from their deli, then we'll grab it. I'm not sure if Brian's out of tea, so we're gonna grab one just in case. And a couple of stoked coffees. I might as well grab something for dinner. Are these good? These voila meals, because the cheesy chicken and the garlic chicken sound pretty good. What is this Stranger Things pizza? Palace Arcade pepperoni pizza? I've never seen that before. Brian got me one of these Talenti, is that how you pronounce it? One of these, it's a gelato, but he found pistachio somewhere and it was so good. I don't see pistachio here, but this caramel cookie crunch sounds good. Look at the chocolate at the bottom of that one. Also cookies and cream. I think I'm gonna try this one, the caramel cookie crunch. Maybe we'll do some Kaneka dogs for supper. That's pretty easy. Oh, that's a big pack. We'll do this. Well, I want the skinny sausage. Oh, is this it? Yeah, we'll do this one. I'm switching my buns out for these Wonder Bread ones. Happy Sunday, y'all. It is 10:57 a.m. Just gonna get some of this shininess off my face. I'm headed to Greekfest today, and I figured, is that even working? Maybe it's the light, like the big light I have above you. Anyway, I'm headed to Greekfest today, so I'm gonna take you with me. I just curled my hair with this big curling iron versus the skinnier Hot Tools one that I usually do, and I do really like this. More importantly, I don't know what I'm wearing. It's a little bit warm. It's probably gonna be in the high 80s today. It's majority, well, it's inside outside. I think I took y'all with me last year, or I may have just made like a little Instagram reel. So it's warm basically, but my thought process was like a little tracksuit situation, but I can't wear the jacket because it's a little, again, it's a little bit hot. So let me put an outfit together and I will show you what I end up with. 14 minutes later. I think this might be the best option. I wanted to look fall. So I had this shirt on, which is very cute, but I'm also wearing these dark jeans from Talbot's, the cropped ones that I just got. And I felt like everything was just a little too dark. So I switched it out for this gauzy top from Quince, and I might just wear some sandals. I also have this top that's really cute, which is part of a matching set. I think we're just gonna keep it simple and we're gonna go with the white. Hello, happy, oh my gosh, I don't have my watch on. I'm pretty sure it's Wednesday. If I had to guess, I wouldn't be able to. It is 4:38. You're on my like regular filming cameras, so it might look a little bit different. Typically I film with my iPhone, but I'm trying to upload something to, anyway, it's so people can shop links on one of my videos, and it's been doing this for like an hour, and I'm afraid to cancel it and start over because what if it's just this long again? This camera has 19% until it dies, so we'll make this quick. Let's recap Greekfest. I think because it was the last day of the festival, we kind of got the short end of the stick when it came to food options. They had hardly any sweets left. All they had were these little variety boxes with a few, maybe more than a few, I'd say 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 or 6 different small cookies. Greek cookies, which I did buy one of those. And then food options, you saw my little sheet from outside. They were only out of the heroes and one other thing, but the souvlaki thing that you watched me eat, they wrap those in a pita. So I don't really know what the difference is between a hero and that, but it was very good. On the way home though, we stumbled upon this little market. It's more of like vendors selling like thrifted things. It's the first time I'd ever seen anything like that where it was all almost like yard sale vibes, but it was actual vintage clothing. That was really, really cool for a lot of the booths. Some booths did have home decor type stuff, but the ones that we looked at, I was with my sister's kids, were clothing related. And let me show you. I got this vintage Levi's jacket. It's in a size extra large. I'll put it on for you. So it's a little bit snug around the hips. The guy selling it said it was from the 90s. When I got it home, Brian was like, that looks more like 80s vibes. I won't take my hair out of it so that you can see what it looks like. I love that the entire inside is this, not just the collar. The bottom doesn't quite button. It's pretty far from buttoning actually. The top part of it will, but I figure like with the hands in the pocket, like how cute. There is an option to snap and like make it a little bit bigger, but this is the largest that it goes. I guess I could crop it if I wanted to really snap it. I just think this is so cool. It definitely smells like a yard sale. I need to figure out how I'm supposed to wash it. Yeah, that's not really the vibe, you know? Okay, very happy with my purchase. If I just wear it like this, I think it looks fine. And from a different booth, I grabbed this old school Nautica striped pullover or button up. I think this is so cool. It's giving me like 80s, 90s vibes. I don't know. If you lived through that time, here's what the tag looks like. Let me know because I don't know. I just think this is the coolest thing. That guy was telling me, the guy that owned the shop where I got this, or the little booth, he said that there's actually several new stores downtown that you walk into and shop that sell vintage clothing. We don't have a lot of that here. It's mostly furniture, decor type stores, especially downtown. But he said 3 new ones just opened and he has a little booth in one of them. So I feel like we should make a video out of going down and shopping because this man had so many cool things. Also the booth where I got the jacket. I mean, so many cool, I don't know if vintage is the right word because one of the t-shirts was the band Disturbed. And I feel like that's not really that old. I guess it depends on who you're asking. What were some other ones? They had a bunch of old school Mardi Gras t-shirts, like Mobile Mardi Gras t-shirts that were cool. Just nothing really in my size. But these 2 pieces, love. I bet that's such a fun job, even if they do it as a hobby, to have, to try to find these really cool pieces and then turn around and sell them. So I don't know. I had a good time. Next on the agenda, Brian and I have discussed at length redoing our kitchen. Initially, you know, like you have all these great grand plans and you want to like knock down walls and stuff. That's a little scary to me to do all that because once you've done it, it's permanent. So I think what we're gonna do is get new cabinets, countertops, probably not floors. I would love new tile and like a new island, but that's getting a little bit pricey. So what we've decided to do is test what we like out on the island. So he bought this white marble looking contact paper to cover the top of the island. I didn't love that with the white cabinets. So then we went to Home Depot, I think it was, and ended up getting this greenish, sage-ish, bluish color paint. So he painted the island this green, and with the marble looking countertops, it looks so pretty. Now, I don't know if we'll do the entire kitchen in the green cabinets. I feel like we should do like a wood cabinet, maybe a light wood cabinet with a similar countertop. That one's not exactly what I want, but again, it just gives me an idea of how it could look. And then maybe do a little accent island. I don't know. It's just fun to kind of play around. I'll put the name of the paint in the description box down below because I can't think of it right now. Also, I'll ask him to send me a link to that contact paper. I'm sure they had tons of designs or styles, patterns. and I'll link that down below for you too. So it's a little bit late in the afternoon. I was most excited to show you my thrift finds and to tell you that there's some new places and that I found these items that were sort of my size, that maybe we would get lucky finding other items in those stores. So we will absolutely do that. Tomorrow, Brian's playing in a golf tournament in the morning, so he'll be home early afternoon. I bought stuff to make shrimp tacos. I've never made shrimp tacos before. I've eaten them and I love shrimp tacos. I love fish tacos, but I've never made them before. So I have all of the stuff to make it. I think I'm gonna save it for tomorrow night since he'll be here. Brian's an incredible cook. I am working on it. I feel like I've gotten a lot better since we've been married and I've been cooking more often. So I just like that cushion of him being here in case something goes awry and I need some help with the fish tacos or shrimp tacos. So I think I'm gonna make those tomorrow night, which means this vlog will be delayed, but I think I can still get it up Friday for y'all. You already know in this moment that you're watching it. What are we at? 10% camera battery. All I'm telling you is that I'm making shrimp tacos tomorrow. I'm running to Publix to get some sweet potatoes for supper. I'm trying to block the sun. It's 5 o'clock, 5:17 at this point. I forgot to tell you that at that thrift place, I found, I'll put a video, I did get a video of this Carhartt jacket that was a dark green outside with plaid on the inside. Y'all know I've been on the hunt for a jacket exactly like this, so I thought it was worth showing you. I did not buy it. It was way too big, but also it was a little bit more rugged than I would have wanted. But when I spotted it, I thought, oh my gosh, this is exactly what I want. But it didn't quite work out, but I'm showing you. I need new heat protectant spray for my hair as well. So I'm hoping that Publix sells that. I put a fake tan on yesterday. I haven't fake tanned in months. And I'm very pleased with the application process on my part. I have several things coming up modeling wise, and I'm assuming just by my own research that they prefer the models to be a little bit tan. So I wanted to practice because I don't go to the tanning bed. I don't really get out in the sun. Even if I did get in the sun, I'm not getting tan. I get red, I burn, I don't really get tan. Spray tans, I don't have the best luck with either. So I used the Saint-Tropez 3-Hour Express, just one coat, and I feel like it looks really good. It doesn't really look like I have a fake tan on. I just look a little sun-kissed. I did my entire body as well by myself. Even my back. Reaching around is difficult, but I did it. Welcome to Cooking with Taren. I'm starting a little bit early. Brian just texted and he is on his way home from the golf tournament. So we have these two seasonings that I just pulled. Bang Bang seasoning, Members Mark. This is the Dano's seasoning. I'm inclined to use this one. The shrimp is just bagged frozen shrimp, so it's not breaded or anything like that. So I'm thinking this could be ideal. I also have this Cholula cremosa sauce, a chipotle sauce. So this, hopefully it's good. I haven't tried this yet, will be the little topper for the tacos. I also have 2 different size tortillas, these Mission Street tacos and then the Mission fajita tacos. Initially in my head, this is the move, but I feel like this is probably more feasible, like size wise, because this is like 2 shrimp per bite. But I guess if you're making street tacos, that's the point. Anyway, I think we're gonna go with these. My plan for the shrimp is just to do it stovetop. So I think I'm gonna toss this in the seasoning and let it sit for a little while, and then we'll pop it on the stove. I already put some of this on it in a bag with olive oil, but I'm gonna put just a little bit more. Look at these cute little trays I have. I got them from Amazon for a taco party that we did recently, and they're just throwaway little trays. Warm tortillas. You don't know how to not be weird.
I don't know how not to be weird.
Our containers only hold 3. I made 4 tortillas for each of us before I counted. I actually had different plates pulled out first. Here's what mine looks like. I have some of the Cholula sauce, a little bit of shredded cheese. I think I was able to put 4 shrimp each. I knew they would shrink, but they shrank quite a bit. So here we go. I'm gonna do a taste test. I should have tasted the sauce first. I'm gonna get a good bite with some shrimp. They taste pretty good. I use the Bang Bang sauce, or this Bang Bang seasoning. Yeah, we have Bang Bang seasoning in there. All right, thanks for watching the vlog. This is the end of it. Tell them goodbye.
Goodbye.
We'll see you later. Bye.